Thank you for coming out tonight for Curriculum Night. We are excited to have all of you here. I'm Mr. Pratt, the principal of Pataskala Elementary. We are making a video again this year to allow for more time with your child's teachers to learn important information and get questions answered. And also, if parents are unable to attend, this video will be sent out tomorrow for everybody to view. So many of you here today, parents, might have had a long day at work. You could be feeling a little anxious about what's in store for your child this year. Your levels of stress go up and down throughout the course of the day, just like your kids. We're actually now in the second year of our Calm Classroom, which you might have heard about from your kids. It's a short time that the class spends 3 times a day to help teach our kids to breathe and relax, to self-regulate their emotions. So before we dive into kind of our building-wide administrative bullet points, we're going to spend a few minutes to have a short modified Calm Classroom for you. You can experience what your child does each day. This is not just for kids, it's for adults as well. So I encourage everybody to make sure that you're feeling your feet flat on the floor. And I want everybody to close your eyes. As you breathe in through your nose, silently repeat the word I. As you breathe out through your nose, silently repeat the words am calm. As you breathe in, silently repeat I. As you breathe out, silently repeat am calm. Take a deep breath in, hold, and exhale slowly. Slowly open your eyes. Hopefully that made you feel a little bit better. Let's move into our bullet points. So in the morning, doors do open at 8:35 for our car riders, walkers, and first-round bus riders. If you drop a student off before that, they will not be supervised. We just don't have the coverage to do that. The back doors do close at 9 o'clock, so if you are late, your child is late, make sure to walk your child to the main office. It's through our front doors, which there's a little picture in the corner, if you do arrive after 9 o'clock. If you're going to change your child's transportation going home, make sure to send a note with your child or call the school no later than 2:45. If we don't have a note or we don't have a call, your child will follow their normal routine. If your child is sick, make sure that you do call the office to report why your child is going to be absent. If your child is running a temperature of 100 degrees or more, make sure that they do stay home. They need to be fever-free or vomit-free for 24 hours before returning to school. Any minor aches or pains or cold symptoms, we encourage you to send to school. If they're still not feeling good, they can come down to the office and check in with our nurse aide. And at that time, if it's determined that they're still not doing well, we will call you to come pick them up. I do tell you this because according to House Bill 410, we must record every minute your child is out of the school building. A certain number of unexcused absences in a month or a year triggers an alert to our truancy officer. Even a certain amount of unexcused absences triggers an absence intervention plan set up by the main office. You can find all of this on our student handbook, and there are all the specific guidelines for the triggering events for both excessive absences and habitual absences. If you do have any questions, don't hesitate to ask the office. If your family is planning a vacation or you're going to take a trip, you must fill out a family vacation trip authorization form at least 5 days in advance. I'm going to walk you through the district website because that form is available on the website and it's an important resource for you throughout the course of the year. This is our district website if you're not familiar. The link is at the top. An important part here is this quick links, and it gives you access to a lot of important information, including, as you move down, our lunch menu. If you want to pay school fees or sports fees, remember school fees are $35 and need to be paid every year, otherwise they accumulate, and it does move from year to year. If you want to make online payments for your lunch account, it's on here as well. Important information on those quick links. If you scroll down on the page, we have our Pataskala page here. And if you do click, It will have our news that are coming up. We also have a building calendar that shows important dates. If you follow all the way down, there are tons of different links that are useful. And I did mention that family vacation authorization form. That's also on the list. Make sure to become familiar with this site. Also, if you haven't had a chance, make sure to download the Southwest Licking Local School District app, and you will receive all the building updates, events going on, and it will alert you of everything right in the palm of your hand. Communication is key, back and forth, so you know what's going on, with your child. Just like I showed you, the district website and app for our school is available. Emails will be coming from our district as well as our school, so reading those to stay up to date. Letters and forms and flyer. We also have paper copies going home. If you're not a member of the Pataskala Elementary Facebook page, you have information also on that site, as well as pictures and updates. And I encourage you that with any information with your child to make sure to talk to your teachers first, then to an administrator. But please don't hesitate to reach out. It needs to be a partnership with our school, with our teachers, with administration, and you at home. Teachers will be sending home weekly newsletters, and they're also going to share other communication paths that they will have with you. Please do allow 24 hours for teachers to respond. They are busy throughout the course of the day, so I noted here they're not available to respond during instructional time. Their key focus will be on teaching your kid. That's why they are here at school. So we don't want them to stop, if it's not an emergency, to email or to chat back and forth with you. And just another reminder that all of our classrooms are nut-free, which simply means that snacks being packed in lunches cannot have nuts in them. We do have nut-free tables for our students with nut allergies, and students that do not have nuts in their lunch are encouraged to sit at those tables as well. But you cannot sit at that table if you do have nuts packed in your lunch. Parents, we know, and we hope you know, that it takes a village to raise your child and to teach your child. So we encourage you to be an active parent within the school building. Now, to come in the school building to volunteer, just like last year, you must be a secure volunteer. It only takes less than 5 minutes. It's only $5 to be a volunteer for the course of 3 years. And the link is located there. It's also located on our website. The ways that you can be involved through Project More, which is a great program that's set up in the mornings that we have volunteers that come in and read to our kids. We also have the Watchdog program for all of our father figures out there. If you're not aware of that, please contact the front office, ask your teacher, and we can definitely get that information sent home. If you'd like to be a volunteer after school and be a mentor, we're still looking for Give Mentors for Tuesdays and Wednesdays after school. Please check in with your teacher, call the front office for that as well. PTO, we definitely love our PTO members, and our PTO is amazing here at Pataskala Elementary. Meetings are the second Monday of every month, so if you would like to attend, they're here at Pataskala at 6:30 in the cafeteria. All right, I'm now going to turn it over to teachers who are going to be going through kind of their daily classroom expectations. They'll talk about their PBIS plan, our building-wide plan. There also is an informational brochure that's going to be going home to you. Parents, if you need additional supports, our Pataskala Partners in Parenting, there'll be a flyer going home as well. Here in a couple weeks, we're having the first meeting of the year, and we encourage everybody to attend that. There is free childcare for that, as well as free food. Before you leave, if you want to stop into the cafeteria, there are plenty of free books you could take home to your child. What a way to put a smile on their face when you come back from curriculum night is to give them a free book. Thanks again for coming out tonight to the Pataskala Elementary Curriculum Night 2019.